You are what you think about. Health is the greatest gift, contentment the greatest wealth, faithfulness the best relationship. Purity or impurity depends on oneself, no one can purify another. Do not look for a sanctuary in anyone except yourself. However many holy words you read, however many you speak, what good will they do you if you do not act on upon them? Do not give your attention to what others do or fail to do, give it to what you do or fail to do. To understand everything is to forgive everything. Love in the past is only a memory. Love in the future is only a fantasy. True love lives in the here and now. The trouble is you think you have time. What you think you become. Your worst enemy cannot harm you as much as your own unguarded thoughts. A man may conquer 1,000,000 men in battle, but one who conquers himself is, indeed, the greatest of conquerors. The thought manifests as the word. The word manifests as the deed. The deed develops into habit. And the habit hardens into character. So watch the thought, and its ways with care. And let it spring from love, born out of concern for all beings. Just as a snake sheds its skin, we must shed our past over and over again. You can search throughout the entire universe for someone who is more deserving of your love and affection than you are yourself, and that person is not to be found anywhere. You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. Do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment. The less you have, the less you have to worry about. Believe nothing, no matter where you read it, or who has said it, not even if I have said it, unless it agrees with your own reason and your own common sense. In the end these things matter most. How well did you love? How fully did you live? How deeply did you let go? The no mind not thinks no thoughts about no things. Believe nothing just because a so-called wise person said it. Believe nothing just because a belief is generally held. Believe nothing just because it is said in ancient books. Believe nothing just because it is said to be of divine origin. Believe nothing just because someone else believes it. Believe only what you yourself test and judge to be true. If you are poor, live wisely. If you have riches, live wisely. It is not your station in life but your heart that brings blessings. We are what we think, and all that we are rises with our thoughts. With our thoughts we make the world. Speak and act with a pure mind and happiness will follow. As you walk and eat and travel, be where you are. Otherwise you will miss most of your life. A generous heart, kind speech, and a life of service and compassion are the things which renew humanity. Always be mindful of the kindness and not the faults of others. The mentor can be identified by 4 things: by restraining you from wrongdoing, guiding you towards good actions, telling you what you ought to know, and showing you the path to heaven. Inner freedom is not guided by our efforts, it comes from seeing what is true. He who loves 50 people has 50 woes, he who loves no one has no woes. With our thoughts we make the world. There is only one time when it is essential to awaken. That time is now? If a man's mind becomes pure, his surroundings will also become pure. Go forth in every direction for the happiness, the harmony, the welfare of the many. Offer your heart, the seeds of understanding, like a lamp overturned and relit, illuminating the darkness. The ocean, king of mountains, and the mighty continents are not heavy burdens to bear when compared to the burden of not repaying the world's kindness. Easy to do are things that are bad and harmful to oneself. But exceedingly difficult to do are things that are good and beneficial. Hatred is never ended by hatred but by love. A jug fills drop by drop.